Whoa, my voice is destroyed. Hello, everybody, welcome to the stream. Hey, sorry, can't stay, gotta go, we're gonna have a good stream. Yeah, if you do all good, appreciate you stopping by, even though you're busy. But yeah, today we are back on hardcore once more. Apologies for the slight delay at the beginning. I am incapable of actually exporting a thumbnail and adding it to the description correctly, apparently. But yeah, got a couple of different areas that I'm gonna work in today. As you can tell, my inventory is chock full of rubbish currently, but hopefully I can do some inventory cleaning to begin with while I do some yapping. So yeah, last stream we kind of just went around and just kind of added grass everywhere, and it's kind of... Whoa, I'm peeking a bit, my bad. Well, yeah, what we've been doing... Wow, why am I talking so loudly today? But yeah, what we've been doing is that we have been just kind of planting grass and ferns and bushes and everything like that, and it's working very nicely. Why do I have coarse dirt? For what reason do I have coarse dirt? Oh, it was for this. Yeah, cute little herb garden. It's nice. As you can tell, I'm continuing to delay the construction of the sliding flying machine doors because I am terrified of building them, and also I haven't got the Lightmatica thing for them and everything like that, so I can't build them at all yet, but we can do other stuff, I guess. Specifically, I want to add some more specific detailing. So yes, I did kind of non-specific detailing in the form of doing like ferns and that kind of thing. And then today what I want to do is I kind of want to try and add some more specific detail. So that's like benches and trees and gardens and parks and that kind of thing. Now, in terms of a park, I feel like in a castle like this, a park wouldn't be a sandy bit with some swings. That doesn't really make sense to me. I've designated this as an overgrown area, but it's actually on like a really main path, so maybe that won't be necessarily right. Now here, I planned for a garden for this house. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think we can start with that. So I'm going to remove this. Shouldn't be necessary. There are lamps everywhere. That is one thing that we'll have to do. We'll have to go through and check light levels. Because I want them to be decent. They don't have to be perfect light levels, but I want them to be good. Hello, Nightmare. You are back from your trip. How was your trip? I saw on the Discord that you've been posting pictures and stuff, which is extremely cool. Oh, why is it like that? I'll just fill that in with some coarse dirt because, too lazy. Actually, I kind of want to be level with this ground, so I'm going to drop this down a block and try and make this work. Try and re-terraform this in the way that I want it to be. Yeah, kind of doing this. I think having some slabs downwards makes sense. Just andesite slabs. I think that'll work pretty nicely. Very good. Very glad to hear that. But of course I need to be careful of how this is looking. Yeah, sheep, you know what? You can escape. You've been trapped in that prison for a long time. And then where do I want this to cut off? All the way here? Seems like quite a big garden for quite a small house, but I think it's going to be long and skinny, so kind of makes sense. I think I want to go for a private garden. I think that makes sense. Have some fences and bushes. I have check ice cream and a check currency. When I was at the border. Very cool. Yeah. Literally the only thing I know about Czechia is that the prices of stuff there are really cheap. Because the band that I really like went there to do some filming, and they commented that everything there's really cheap. Yeah, that's all I can remember. Like alcohol was like ridiculously cheap in Czechia. All I know about Czechia is fern. I mean, fair enough. But yeah, I'm gonna grab some slabs. Oh, I've actually got slabs. Okay, that's good. Slabs, and then I need path blocks. I think for this garden, considering how big it is, I feel like we can have raised beds like this. I don't think we need to just kind of throw some pots on the ground. Though, it's actually something that I haven't done a lot of research into. Often when I build stuff like this, I do some research into like what the gardens look like, what the trees look like, you know, this kind of thing. And for this build, for this garden, I haven't done any research into what gardens actually look like. I am very unlucky to live in England where gardens are terrible. So I don't actually know what a proper nice garden might look like. It also can't be too posh, because like obviously I've been to like big manor houses in England with the like crazy gardens with like huge circles of flowers and stuff. Are you a garden? Sure. I'm just looking for something like not like crazy posh, but not something like my garden, which is literally just like a gravel courtyard with pots from a castle. Ooh, I do like castles. But yeah, I just kind of want something in between. However, I think I need some bushes. Some trees, you might say. Okay, I haven't got any oak leaves. Scam. I guess we're going to go and grab some oak leaves very quickly. That is the loudest helicopter. Of course, I'm sure you guys can't hear it, but... No, you guys can't hear it. Okay, that's good. Oh, it's very annoying. 3 oak leaves. I'm going to go for the same like oak leaves with vines on to make like a privacy bush. And then just have spruce trapdoors around to make it look like it's planted in something. Because quite often bushes are like growing on top of walls, right? Wait, maybe I could do that. I'm not entirely... Why am I walking? I have an elytra. I'm so used to not having an elytra from Whimsicraft, it's kind of bad. I keep like accidentally walking when I can just like run, when I can just fly and stuff. I can hear it at times. Cool. Okay. At least it's disappeared now, but you never know, it might be back. Unfortunately, it's quite frequent to have circling helicopters around where I live, which is very unfortunate, but you know, happens. But yeah, what I do need is I think some cobblestone walls might be a cool thing. I can remember where I store things. Yeah, so cobblestone walls with bushes on. I wonder what it looks like. However, I might need to put some string under the walls to stop the vines from growing down. Because I'll like cover the walls and then it'll look weird. Might have to employ some string. But yeah, I was thinking just literally down here. Maybe all the way around. Maybe we don't have any of this. Maybe like this. Why can I smell smoke from outside? It's my favorite thing in the whole world when I can smell smoke. Not really. Yeah, that seems good to me. Sheep, don't you dare. Oh. Flippin' sheep in the way. Actually, this could be a slab if I've got one. Nope. Okay, whatever. And this. Wall's connected? No, because we're putting leaves on. The wall doesn't need to be connected. Yeah, then I'll just go up in here and do 2 layers of leaves. Is 2 layers enough, or do we need 3 layers of leaves? I like that. Something a bit different. I think we do need the string underneath. Or maybe we can use grasses and ferns too. We can use a mixture of blocks to stop the vines from growing down. Of course I can't put a block there because then the wall does that. Okay. Wait, I have some garden pictures from Palm House. It's not really a posh garden or a castle garden. Okay. Interesting. Maybe it'll be some good inspiration to look at later. For some other gardens, who knows. I think I'm going to make this a bit longer. My cat turned off the PC. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. And it went into an update. Oh, that's a scam. Did you reply? I just did. But yeah, okay, I think inside this garden, I think we're going to go for as many flowers along the edges as possible. Again, to stop the vines. Here we can have some double tall flowers. Here we'll need string because that's too many. But yeah, I think here we could have some rose bushes, perhaps. That might be quite fun. Do I have rose bushes? I don't know. Ducky, hello. I am trying to get inspiration for building a garden currently. But as you can tell, my inventory is ridiculously full, so maybe I should fix that real quick. But yeah, how's it going, Roo? Spruce. Alright, got more spruce. Just gonna dump all this way. I'm sure I'll need it in about 5 seconds time, but you know. Okay, now I think I want a bunch of vines if I've got them. I might have to go and get some vines if I haven't. Here, vines. Oh, okay. Good. Helpful. I should probably make a vine farm considering how many I use, but... Oh, I need string. And rose bushes. I'm really, really good at remembering what I need. No, I'm terrible. I never ever remember what I need. Flowers. Rose bushes. Maybe lilacs. You know what, we can just grab a variety of flowers and see how it goes. Yeah, whatever. We'll just grab a good mix. And then I do need a couple of pieces of string to prevent vine growth. There we go. Okay, the garden picks in the artsy-fartsy section. Awesome. Okay. I will have a quick stream pause in a second while I gather some inspiration. However, I'm going to put these in first, because I think this is going to look good. Other vines are going to take ages to put in. Ow. I did say when I placed the barrier bushes in that it might be a mistake, because I will get constantly poked to death by them. But yeah, so I was thinking maybe just have this and this with a lilac. And then across here we can have a mixture, maybe a couple of pots. I think it would make sense for one type of flower to be in the pots, like, oh, this type of flower can't actually grow in this soil, so they need a pot, you know, that type of feel. Do this perhaps, and then some scattered flowers along this edge too. Okay, and then this is where the vines come into play. Okay, and then because of the flower placement, the vines shouldn't grow. I guess we can go for one more tall flower, but I don't want to overdo it with the tall flowers. That looks nice. It's very colourful. It might be a little bit too much. I'm going to take some inspiration from the other garden I built real quick. Over here. Yeah, over here is a lot more simple. It's also a lot more orderly. This one's going to be less orderly, so Might make sense. Why is there a skelly bones? Get out of here. Why? Why would I fall here? Bruh. Okay. Need to remember that this is not Whimsycraft. I am not wearing a chestplate. I take significant damage. Need to be careful. But yeah, I think I'm going to... Oh, actually, I should do some grass and ferns and stuff too. Can't remember that. Yeah, can't forget that. Grass and ferns are helpful too. I don't know if I've got any though. Grass. No. Okay. I have shears though. I guess we're gonna go hop over to the jungle real quick and grab some stuff. Burn those ferns. I assume so. Fern is a fern fan. Alright. Let's see if there's a good variety of stuff here. It's be interesting to see how this title does, because often I go for quite descriptive titles, because, you know, like if it's going in the Discord, like I want people to be able to figure out what I'm actually going to do in the stream, but for this one, because I just genuinely didn't know, I went for like a super vague clickbaity title. And I'm kind of interested to see whether it will do better, or whether it will just do way, way worse, because people just don't know what's going to happen in the VOD. We'll see. I know your name is Toby. Is anyone spell your name Toby or Toby? Yes, but not quite like that. So when I was quite a small streamer, I had this guy called Solomir that watched me a bunch, and he wanted to introduce me to his friends. So he told his friend to search Stoby on YouTube and I'll pop up. But they spelt it with an I because English wasn't their first language and they didn't get that a Y is often an E sound in English, and it was very interesting. But in real life, no, I don't think so. Toby is not a rare name in England, so people generally are like aware of the name and how to spell it and stuff like that, so yeah, only on the internet. I need to be careful, I don't want to break these shears. I should probably get some mending, some XP to them soon. But first thing, why can I smell smoke so strongly, bruh? Okay, so here, I need string, and then I can kind of do a mixture of string, ferns, and grass to try and prevent the growth of stuff happening here. I do want it to only be this kind of stuff though, so you know what, that'll do. Okay, that seems to be pretty good. I don't think I have enough vines for all of this, but if I start with a stack, this is not going to be enough. Oh, my eyes are watering from the smoke. That's crazy. It's bonfire, thankfully, not like house burning smoke, but still, like, bruh. An English friend that's got Toby. Interesting. I've never seen it spelled like that. Just some poor person with apparently doesn't have to spell. No, I don't know. I follow this funny subreddit, which is like, oh yeah, it's called RSS Tragedy, but spelt terribly because their name is a tragic spelling. Like people who spell their names with like EIGH in and stuff. South in Devon. I don't know. I think I'm technically from the south, so, but not that south, so who knows. I'm sure there was a reason for the spelling. Maybe there are multiple spellings. I have no idea. But yeah. I'm gonna throw some grass in here. Would someone let ferns grow in their garden? I feel like maybe in a pot you would have a fern. Yeah, that makes sense. Throw a bit more grass down. You know what? That's cute. It's probably not what a normal garden looks like, but it's cute. I will take it. It's also private, but you can still see the specks of colour through, which is pretty good. Ferns equals bonsai. Maybe. For bonsai, you just use saplings, right? But I feel like a medieval village castle wouldn't know how to make bonsai. Or wouldn't, like, think to make bonsai. I don't know. This gun has a lamp in. Maybe we should do something similar. I feel like lights in guns are pretty common. Does this gun have space for a lamp? I guess it has the hanging ones up here. It doesn't really need them. Yeah, okay. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to look at some inspiration on the server for 1 second. So, quite a lot interesting. Okay. Right, so essentially what we got from that is that people really like lawns, and I forget how much people just like flat, perfect lawns, and I despise them. I think they are the most boring thing ever. Oh, I spent so much time, I've cut it to the exact amount of millimeter. I don't care. Plant some flowers. It looks stupid. Also, like, the use of trees, I forget. This place does have plenty of trees, but I feel like trees in these gardens, the gardens are a bit too small. Obviously, there is one garden with a tree back here, but it's quite difficult to see, of course. Yeah. Maybe there's space for a tree somewhere else. That is one thing, is like these overgrown areas might have some small trees, but I haven't fully decided on that yet. Here I put tree. It's gonna be quite tricky because of the big build. Why? Okay, yeah. I feel like here needs a tree, but it kind of needs to slope, kind of lean over this way and towards the path, because it wouldn't be growing up against the building necessarily. But I don't want to do that quite yet. Over here feels like it needs something. Like, this is an important building. This is a really important building. Like, why would it just have a rubbish overgrown area here? I feel like maybe something better can be here. 15 minutes away from the castle by car. So that's still part of the castle, 15 minutes away? That's interesting. Most castles that I've been to are very enclosed. Like, often they are cut off by a river, by natural terrain, and then they just stop. And there's nothing beyond that, it's just the landscape. That's quite interesting. But no, here I feel like... What would you want here? Like, as you're approaching, maybe a planter box. You know, like you get on like the sides of roads in like towns, and it's like just a box with flowers in. There's like, I don't know, like a chest height tall. Maybe something like that would work here. Obviously I'd need to re-terraform it a tad. Give it a bit more space, but I feel like that might work. Castle's on top of a mountain. It was destroyed by the Third Reich and things were stolen by the... Ah, interesting. That makes sense. Because obviously in England mountains are not non-existent. There are mountains in Wales, there are mountains in Scotland. In England, meh. There are some big hills. Yeah, not really. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, castles in England are quite different because they're literally just like thing on top of hill that you can see, and that's kind of it. There are manors, which are a bit different. Manors might have miles and miles of gardens, but not castles. I'm going to destroy this grass here, and I'm going to go for the plant box. Is a 3x3 too big? Nope, I think that's good. And I think the same mixture of flowers. Putting these in randomly is really difficult. And then maybe a bit of grass growing. I feel like some space needs to be left in this. Having empty space is important. Yeah, that looks good. I put the trapdoors away. I said I'd need them. I said I'd need them. Hang on, grab. Castle was part of the German Empire, ruled of Poland. However, Poland broken into independence, took the castle because the Princess of Polish married to a German king. Interesting. European history is so cool. I feel like I know quite a lot of English history just because I'm interested in history, but England is part of Europe, and all European countries have huge, long histories like England does, so it's crazy to go, England has a bunch of history, and then realize that every country in Europe also has that much history, and then of course China and India and other countries like that have even more, which is even crazier to me. Also, Murren, hello. How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty fantastic, thank you. Learning a bit of history and building a bit of stuff. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Just gonna put some trapdoors around this plant box real quick. History's even crazier. Genghis Khan. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like how global our history is pretty cool. Obviously it's not good what we did, but it's interesting. Interesting to learn about. I did a bit of study in uni on the British rule of India, and it's actually quite interesting. It's terribly sad because of, the terrible things that we did, but at the same time it's also extremely interesting. But yeah, I feel like here is okay just being like a little patch of grass. This is quite nice. I don't know if we should have many more of these, because I feel like they kind of signify important places, perhaps. But the church has its tree, I guess. Should each important building have like a featured thing that's a bit different? Because obviously each building is different, but I guess this has the herb garden. This is pretty overgrown. Maybe this could do with a tree, like a smaller tree. Like even smaller than this one. Maybe just a tiny little tree. And then the barracks doesn't really have much, does it? Yeah, it's got nothing. Maybe a tree can fit here. I want to decorate this. This needs something. Since I've built this, I've not been happy with this section of wall. But I just don't know if there's anything that I can include. Oh, that looks terrible. I'm going to put some... That's it. I'm going to put that on top so it's kind of enclosed. Makes a bit more sense not to just have a weird wall. Now here hasn't been decorated at all. Chose a park here. Does that make sense? I have a park there. So at the back of the church, next to there's a house, and then this is a stables. Does it make sense to have a park here? I feel like there is more, like there's residential buildings there. Those are technically barracks, so not. I feel like there's more residential area on this side of the castle, perhaps. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's 6 as well, because that's got bedrooms up. So I feel like this side has got more residential area. So I think it makes more sense for a park of some description to be on this side. So maybe here? Here is a good space. It's kind of central. Obviously, this is not a livable space, so this building doesn't really need a park near it, because obviously I could put it like here or here, but I feel like there's just not quite enough space, not quite in the right place. Maybe here is correct, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and terraform this back. See if we can kind of push. And I'm going to try and... I don't have inventory space. Why? I imagine a little spot with campfires. I'm not sure about campfires, to be honest. Reason why I'm not a fan of campfires is because this is supposed to be some kind of park for like kids, I guess. Like, does it make sense that kids would have campfires? But like maybe not. Now I think the entrance to the park should be here, and then there should be a fence, kind of. I guess here makes sense. Because obviously you don't want to be like touching this house. I feel like... Wait, no. What needs to happen is that if the kids are playing with a ball here, because obviously balls have existed for a million years, so it would make sense they have a ball. You wouldn't want it next to the windows. So maybe having a coarse dirt line that stretches all the way down the side of this house. And then the leaves kind of block the glass. But yeah, down here you then can't see in the glass at all. You're just too low, you just can't see. I think that makes sense to me. But of course I need like a ton more stuff, so I'm gonna try and pick up as much of this stuff as I can. But yeah, I need more leaves and to repair these shears. You know what, I'm gonna hop over to the gunpowder farm to repair the shears. I need to empty my inventory for the 12 zillionth time. It's always a problem with detailing. However, I will maintain that I don't think that Mojang need to update the inventory. I think people should get better at inventory management. It's a very controversial opinion. Not many people agree with it, but I honestly believe that there is enough space in the inventory for things. People just need to be more careful with how much they carry. I noticed that a lot of people seem to carry a lot of tools with them quite often. I'm quite bad for carrying a lot of different stuff on me. But in like Whimsicraft, I carry 8 things on me all the time. And that's it. Which is not that much. Like, I feel like that's not very many items. I just emptied my inventory. But it's not impossible to continue to empty it. Yeah, on Whimsicraft I carry 8 things, and I feel like that's not too bad. But some people seem to carry like 10 different items on them all the time. It's like, no wonder you have no inventory space. You're using like a third of it on stuff that you don't necessarily need to carry with you. Like, that's why we have ender chests, to store tools that we're temporarily not using. Or at least that's what I use it for. Like, people carry like their like chest plate in their inventories. Like, put it in your ender chest. An early game, why are you having so much stuff on you? You should try and get an ender chest quickly, because they're useful, I guess. I don't know. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, here we go. Skeg, hello! How's it going? Just gonna repair my shears real quick before I get some more leafages. Technically I don't mind leaves with the touch hoe, but it's a good excuse to come out here. I do need to grab some more ferns. I don't think I need any vines though, so I shouldn't need it too badly. I'm gonna despawn the stuff on the ground because these creepers are taking a while to exist. Hopefully, here we go. But yeah. Oh, this will be repairing our elytra too, which I guess is good, but also means I'll be sitting here a little bit longer. Thankfully, shears don't have that much durability, so they're quite quick to repair. Stupid netherite pickaxes take about 12 billion years to repair. Very annoying. Yeah. Right. I don't have very many rockets on me. Lucky we've got a group farm. I can now actually get a decent amount of rockets without too much trouble. And because we've got looting, it actually makes these farms really, really good. I feel like this might not necessarily be the most efficient farm in the world, but I designed it, so I like it. You know? Like, I've got some slabs. What a scam. Okay. And then of course these guys are stuck, but that's just the way the farm has to work, unfortunately. There's not really any other way of doing it. But yeah, did I miss slabs only on this corner? Yeah, okay. Cool. Show my friend some Whimsicraft videos, and he went, Stoby guy's voice is soothing. I appreciate that. Like, I will say I do hear that quite a lot, but I love hearing it every single time. Like, I appreciate it so much because I've actually worked quite hard to kind of train my voice down and make it sound nicer. I realized, what was it? Oh yeah, I watched some singers, it was some bass singers, and I listened to their voice and I was like, I wish my voice sounded like that. And then I tried and I realized that my voice actually went pretty low, like lower than I knew it could go, and I was like, well, time to convert my voice into something better. So I actually worked quite hard to improve the quality of my voice, the sound, the depth, whatever it is that has made it pleasant to people, I guess. So when I hear it, like, I really appreciate it because it means my hard work has paid off. Here we go. I don't know what I changed, but the farm's now working. Finally, I can actually, like, repair my pickaxe at the same time. I love it when you just get like a flurry of creepers, it's so satisfying. So yeah, it's really, really nice. Where are you going? Yeah, is it directly beneath here? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one on the east side. Okay, I remember that. So I need to change the farm on the east side to make it better. Okay. Shears are repaired. I'm not going to bother repairing the pickaxe. It's got like 1,000 uses left, so it's fine. Alright, let's go. 5 slabs. No, it's not. I have a crafting table though. Do I have something to make slabs out of? No. Do I have an ender chest with things to make slabs out of? No. Oh, direct. Perfect. I thought I was going to get scammed then. I was going to be annoyed. I tried putting on a deep voice recently and had an alter ego called Mr. Deepness. Tram hates it. Oh, that's hilarious. That's so good. Maybe I should put on a really high voice because I realized that my like range of like my natural like speaking range is actually like enormous. So if I want to, I can speak like comically high. And oh wait, what is going on here? Oh, I've lost a sign. That's what's going on here. Dang it! But yeah, I can actually make my voice like really high. So maybe maybe that would be a funny thing to do. Yeah. Oh, I just wasted all that XP. I got so much XP and then I just wasted it on scam. But yeah, I need to get another sign. Need more rockets. That's just when I remember that oh. Okay, I gotta fly back and get some more rockets real quick. But to quickly repair this farm. Because apparently I need one dang sign. Oh, my elytra didn't activate then, that was scary. I was just like falling, I was like, oh no. I love the custom dye texture pack. It's just nice, satisfying. I do wish that one of them had kept the the normal texture, I think, but either way, it's better. But, yeah. Need to decide what I'm going to do today. After stream, I've got stuff to do for Whimsicraft, but I can't decide what to do. Because I can either build trees or edit an intro. It's the short that I made that kind of popped off, did crazy good. That short was similar to the idea for my intro. However, because I edited it in vertical format, it's completely useless and I need to completely re-edit it again. However, I will edit it a little bit differently because the short only had room for 4 people's heads, but I got 5 people's heads, so I don't want to miss out whoever I missed out. Oh, Spaghetti I missed out, actually. I ended up not including Spaghetti in the short because, I don't know, because he was the last person I killed, so it was just the last one that I picked out. Also, I killed him indoors, so it wasn't quite as good. However, I did do rocks and turns. There's no excuse, I just didn't do Spaghetti. But yeah, I need to craft some rockets. I should have this. You know what? I'm just gonna be lazy and only craft a stack of rockets because my inventory is too full. Paper. 21. Perfect. And there we go. Okay. I'm going to very quickly repair this farm, which means I need 1 sign. Let's not forget that. Let's definitely not forget that. There we go. Zoom, zoom. Alright, let's go. I'm really enjoying keeping a high render distance. Like, it's certainly not great for my PC's heat, but I am enjoying having a really big render distance. Often, before I played on Wintercraft a lot, I would keep it 12 render distance, which is pretty small compared to what I could actually have. But yeah, that was very satisfying. I just flicked across to look at OBS to check something, and my kilobytes per second was exactly 10,000, which is so satisfying. Normally it's obviously not exactly, hangs around. It does hang around 10,000, but it was very satisfying. It was dead on. I love it when I glance across and the kilobytes just drops by 3,000. I'm like, oh, and then it comes straight back up again. Oof. This is why I don't monitor things like kilobytes per second too closely, because otherwise you get scared. You're like, oh no, why is it suddenly dropped? This is required on the east side. East side over here. Hopefully I don't get murdered by a creeper. I've already been blown up once in this farm. I don't want it to happen again. Okay, there we go. Right, let's get out of here. Gonna check. I'll just leave the gunpowder in there, to be honest. I don't need it. It's fine. Cool. Let's get back to building. Now that I've repaired my stuff. Why are there so many guys? Stop attacking me. Just let me get through this portal, please. Oh, okay. They are all through the portal, apparently. I'm actually losing more health than I thought. Why am I not holding a totem? Actually, that is something that I would like to do at some point. I'd love to have a custom totem. I do know how to make resource packs, so it wouldn't be too hard for me to make it. I would just need to come up with a cool design for it. I didn't know I had an arrow on me. That was very lucky. I do. Good. I wasn't sure whether I actually had arrows on me. I was like, I really hope I've got arrows. Okay, right. Back to this. The berry bushes, just the tiny spots of colour. So nice. Alright. Where was I building? Here. I was building here. I need some leafages. I'm slowly pushing the tree line back on this hill. It's quite funny. I actually don't know whether I'm going to do anything with this hill, because it's obviously really close to my base. But that's phase 3. I'm not going to think about phase 3 too much. Phase 2 is going to be a year of work. I'm not going to think about phase 3. Phase 1 is getting close, actually. I'm starting to feel like I'm actually doing finishing touches. Looking around here, the dead space, the empty space is getting less and less and less, which it was greatly improved by last stream, because of course last stream we did the words, did all the grass, and that made a big difference. But obviously there are areas that are just grass, and that needs to change. Like this needs something. I feel like maybe not, but I feel like this could do with something, whether it's a little tree or, you know, something along those lines. I feel like potentially some birch trees, but I need to figure it out because I've got an interesting issue here where I did some research on trees and I realized the trees kind of don't actually look like this. So I've got this interesting, well, I mean, they kind of do sometimes. This is a better, more realistic tree, but hay fever, apparently. But yeah, I kind of realized that trees kind of don't really look like this. These trees, I would call them Minecraft custom trees. So these are custom versions of what a Minecraft tree would be, whereas the trees that I'm building in Whimsycraft are real trees. So they are modeled on photos, memories, Google images of real trees that exist in the world. These are more like Minecraft oak trees, but better. And that means that if I were to build birch trees, I would need to figure out how to build Minecraft birch trees rather than real birch trees, because I know how to build real birch trees. I built them in Minecraft to look like real ones. I don't know how I would make Minecraft birch trees in this style. I guess what I would change is that I guess the stem would be a bit thicker. I'd actually use birch logs rather than diorite walls, which are much better for real birch trees. So for this, I guess, yeah, I'm not sure. It's something I might have to hop into creative and think about in a bit more detail, because I'm not 100% sure. This looks really good with the string and the grass and stuff. Quite fond of how this is looking. And this garden's okay. I think maybe there might be something to improve it, perhaps. Maybe... Actually, this isn't a bad idea. Do this. Do I have... No, but I can get one. Get one of these. Do this, and then maybe... Can't do that. I'm never quite sure. There are some things you can't put in pots. That's quite fun. Yeah, it's not colourful enough for me. Maybe... Wait, what was already in this pot? It was a Lily of the Valley, wasn't it? Maybe I can get one of them. Lily of the Valley. There we go. And then in this spot, perhaps just some grass, because like it's flowers all the way along here. Well, pretty much all the way along here, so maybe actually just having some grass kind of makes sense. Alright. There we go. That works. Cool. Right. Next thing here, I put tree. I think a structure could go there. I'm not sure what, but I feel like something could be here. I feel like, even though yes, it's a triangle, I feel like something substantial can go in that space, because, like, if I zoom out, hold on, if I zoom out and, like, look down, that's, like, the biggest space that we have. Like, in terms of just, like, flat. This is a really cool angle, by the way. I've never done this before, but this is really cool. That's so interesting, dude. This is way, way more interesting than I thought it would be. But it's the biggest green space that we have, except for at the back of the church. Obviously, I can't point, but on the back of the church, there's that. Wait, how does this? Okay, you can't see anything. Yeah, I have atmospheric fog too strong. I'm gonna change this real quick because I can. Fog, atmospheric fog off. Apply. Done. Yo, that looks cool. But yeah, I feel like those are the two biggest spaces that we have to fill. Oh, and where I'm putting the park, of course. Wait, no, not really. The space to the right of the well is quite big as well. Like, it's next to the barracks. I think a tree is the right thing for that. However, like, if you go further back, I guess it's because of the Great Hall. I was like, there are no trees, but it's just because there's no space for them at all because of the Great Hall. That makes sense. Okay. We also have this space in the bottom left area, but that's inaccessible. So I think it's okay. Yeah, I guess the main things I want to add is I think a tree to the right of the well, plus maybe something else. I think a tree where I'm standing on the triangle, and also a building there, and then another tree on that right edge. Maybe deep in that corner could be a tree. Yeah, I think a tree can go deep in that corner. It's gonna be like super overgrown, like no one ever goes there, and then a big tree makes sense. That was a very helpful view of this place. I've never ever done that before. That felt useful to me. I think the tree being on this edge here kind of makes sense. Kind of coming up here. And then maybe arcing over the road or not. I'm not sure whether it should come over this way or kind of just be straight up. None of the trees that I built here have a lean. Or if they do, it's only like a block of lean, so I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, okay. That was useful. But I've determined that this needs something significant. This was a space I hadn't kind of considered needed a lot of something. It's near the well, it's near the rock area. Yeah, so the rock area, the barracks, a house, this, the well. What can go here? I feel like potentially... I mean, a bench makes sense, but it's kind of boring. Okay, apparently we need to sleep. Oh, cat's hissing at the phantoms. It's very useful. It was so loud as well. Like this cat hissed so loudly. I could hear it like so loudly in my right ear. It's kind of a almost a jump scare. That looks so good. I think the shaders make it look better. I'm so tired. They're doing roadworks in the middle of the night and keeping me up. So annoying. It's like, oh yeah, we'll do it at night so we don't inconvenience people driving on the road. Yeah, you're inconveniencing my sleep. Bruh. Yeah, I really don't know what to put here. I did think about a tree, but it needs something more. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some oak logs and put some squares down. So I'd like know. So I'd like remember where I want trees to go. Oak wood. Do I have any? No. Do I have any? Wait, genuine? I mined an entire forest for this. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Yo, wait, really? I'm shocked that I've run out of wood. Maybe there's some in here? No. Wow. So I mined... what? Let's see. Items mined. 3,700 oak logs. And I've used all of it. That's ridiculous. Wait, I feel like I haven't actually mined very many blocks in this world. Only 35,000 deep slate. That doesn't seem like very much to me. It's interesting. Times broken iron pickaxe is the most. That's interesting. Times crafted. Bricks. Wow. That's bought from villagers though, that's not crafted. Times used a pickaxe 1,000,000 times. Wait, is that? Oh no, it's only 108. That's not even 1,000,000. Interesting. Alright. Some of these stats are super interesting to me. Jumps, 234,000. That's not very many. I feel like I actually don't have that many hours on this world. Like, it always feels like I've done quite a lot, but time with world open. 10 days. It's not even that much. But time played, 8 days. Actually, that means I've crossed 8 days. Like this stream. 8 days times, yeah, 24. 160 something hours. That's not that much. That's really interesting that it's taken me less than 100 hours to make this castle. Anyway, let's get some oak. That's what I need. Oak logs. I just left them behind because I'm way too lazy to mine them. That's actually kind of shocking to me. Like how little I've played in this world. Because obviously this world's been going for over a year, but it's just because I don't play it. Like, I'm gonna cross the number of hours I played on this world on Whimsycraft pretty soon. I'm not even kidding. Like, that just shows how much dedication I have to Whimsycraft. Because, wow. Alright. I can get like a stack of logs. Actually, no, I can get way more than this, actually. I can get way more than a stack because I'm going to be building a lot of trees, so it's good to have lots of logs. It is what the trees are made of, after all. But also, it's like crafting the fences and stuff that's actually the annoying thing. So fences are just so insanely expensive, but also fence gates are insanely expensive. Like, people don't really talk about it very much, but you need an entire log to make one fence gate. Like, what? A whole log? Are you kidding me? It's a scam. It's literally a scam. Why? Really hope this doesn't have any hidden logs in it to mess me up, but it seems okay. This forest is like super dense. That's actually something that I've been thinking about a lot, is tree density. Like, in the castle the trees are planted, so I can do them however I want, but if you're building a forest in Minecraft, you need to be really careful about tree density and like how it's looking. Oh, okay. I didn't need leaves, but you know, it's fine. I might as well pick them up. Fill up my stack that I've got on me. Guess I need them. It's such an unlikely way I have junk on me. I was like, oh, my inventory's full, whatever, but always check if you're carrying junk, because, you know, it could save you a lot of time later. Run back to get leaves. Oh, if this was Whimsycraft, I'd be so happy right now. Because it's raining. However, one thing, if I go here, go world fog on, done. With rain, this looks awesome. This is like screenshotably cool. It's so spooky. Yeah. Oh, that looks great. I think if I walk more slowly, it's even spookier. Annoyingly, it's day, so it doesn't quite have the darkness, but yeah. Pretty awesome. I feel like I could do something with replay mod with this. Like make a cinematic short like this where I put cinematic camera on. I kind of just like walk around the castle really slowly and just kind of cinematically look at everything. I'd have to do it on a creative world so that I can, yeah, so that I can set it to rain for ages and be night, so that I can do this. But yeah, pretty awesome. It would be really hard to do because you have to get the movement just right. You can't really use the A and D keys because no one slides in real life. But yeah. Nah, that's pretty cool. That is the wrong button. I need that button. And that one. Okay. And also this. Right. Let's get on with it. That was a small detour. I believe it's only been an hour. I feel like we've actually achieved quite a lot in planning and stuff like that. But here I did decide that tree was good. I think I want a tree here, so it like completely blocks an average person's ability to get across, and then behind here is obviously where my stuff is, so yeah, it's a bit different. This super smelter's actually like really good. I don't think I've put anything in them recently. Obviously I'm gonna check now that I've thought of it. Like, is there like 1200 iron waiting for me in the chest and I don't realise? No, there is not. But yeah, I want a tree there. Here I do feel like just grass is the move. Like, it kind of makes sense to just have grass. I need to remove that beacon. If I'm going to take screenshots of this place at all, I need to make sure that the beacon isn't there, because, wow, beacons are ugly. Like, you should only build with beacons if you're using it as in, like, a futuristic base, because I see people, like, building castles and then putting beacons on the corners, and it's like, that's so ugly. Why? Why would you do that? What is the point? I think tree over towards this way works, and then this part can be used for something. Did I determine anywhere else that needed it? I think here, maybe a bench. I think a short bench would look good here. Do I have a sign? No. Okay, I'm just gonna do that, and hopefully it reminds me it's a bench that I want. Why is there a berry bush? Trees. I said a tree here, but I'm going to push it forward so that it has more space to lean. And I also wanted a tree up here. Yeah, okay. That seems good to me. Halfway through, yeah, I'm going to do some inventory cleaning. Like, I'm actually gonna fully clear my inventory because I'm done doing gardens and stuff. I want to build some trees. Oh, I said I was going to put a tree here as well, but this one's going to be a little one. Or maybe a big one that leans. If it's leaning that way, it kind of makes sense. Yeah. And it also like fills the space, you know. Yeah. That makes sense. Flowers. Do 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 do. Grasses. Fruit. Do I still have that green shulker box? Yes, I do. Okay. Green shulker box is for custom tree building. That's what it's always color coded. Very helpful to have color-coded shulker boxes. Quite often I forget to do it, but it's actually super useful. Right. Coarse dirt. Desert. Deserty stuff. Flowers. Oh wait, I have a megaton of alliums on me that I just completely forgot about. I used them in the herb garden. Nah. I think they're quite specifically herbs because, you know, they're garlic, so yeah. Makes sense to me. To not use them. Flowers, mob drops. Enderman. Here we go. I've got more flowers, of course. Also got the world supply of flowers. Okay, I've got a super crafting table as well. Wood. Okay. Right, there we go. Now I've cleared out my inventory. I'm going to buy some more carrots, and then we can finally get to building some trees. Yes, I'm aware that there are still some shulker boxes that I haven't cleaned up yet, but I can't be bothered. I'll do it at the end of stream. Something that I do at the end of stream quite often is clear everything up, so I will be doing that. Why can I not fly? Need to sleep as well. Can't forget that. Carrots, please. Thank you. Of course, I forgot to repair my pickaxe while doing it. Of course. Oh, just missed the door. What a scam. Okay. Trees. How do I build trees in this world? I have forgotten. I go up with the logs, use slabs and fences, and then inside I switch to just fences. Oogly doogly, that's fine. That's not too difficult at all, really. However, that crafting table that I put away might actually come in handy, so let's grab it. My 31st crafting table. Alright, let's go build some trees, and I need scaffolding too. Scaffolding. Okay. This one's kind of hard because it's got the lean. I'm not going to do that one yet. I'm going to do one of the easy trees to begin with. Was there an easy tree? Yes, there was an easy tree. Damn, I'm the only one here. Yeah, I do have rules about talking about viewers and viewer counts and stuff, but yeah, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, it's quiet. I don't care. I'm still building stuff, doesn't matter. Means I make progress. That is actually something that I appreciate. It's about it being quiet. It's mean people don't yap and I can actually do stuff. It's great. And then I need some slabs too. Oh, I also need some of these. Okay, amazing. I feel like this would make sense if it was like this. That in. Then have that. Maybe a slab makes sense. And then I feel like it would be cool if this was like encroaching on the path a little bit. Except I don't need that to be one of the fancy ones. However, I do want a fancy one here. Okay. Let's go with some fences. Yeah, that seems alright to me. Stack up a little bit. Take these up with me. Right, do we want to lean more towards these buildings or more towards the path? I feel like there's enough green here. Like enough leaf stuff happening here that I don't really need it. I think over this way makes more sense. I'm gonna try and stack in this direction. Spruce slabs. Yeah. Maybe. The thing is that I've kind of already built like loads of trees using the oak. And honestly, I like the color variety that it adds. These trees are also not supposed to be realistic. They're supposed to be more like, just replace it on the many trees? No. The point is that these trees are built more like Minecraft custom trees. I don't know if that makes sense, but they're not supposed to feel real. They're supposed to feel like they're Minecrafty. If we fly up and look at this base, this doesn't feel like something that is built in real life. This feels like something that's been built in Minecraft. So I'm matching the trees to the vibe of the build. In a different world I'm playing on, a server called Whimsycraft, the trees and the buildings feel real. Like they were actually built in real life. So the shapes, the colors, the blocks make more sense for real life. However, this is a different style, so it's a bit different, you know. Maybe you don't like it as much, but I think it's a bit different. But yeah, what we need to do next is kind of try and get these logs in how I want them to be. So this log here needs to be this, and then like that, and then that. Yeah, like this. Okay, do that, and maybe this. That looks fine. I do not hate this, except I don't like that. I do not hate this, immediately hate it. Yeah, it happens. Right, let's go up here. Now, this is where I'm going to add just a couple of short branches. These trees are built a little bit differently to how I would build a real tree. So I'm gonna reflect that. Now here, this is where I come up with fences. I'm gonna go like this. And spread out canopy a little bit. Most of the canopy of these trees actually isn't really attached to fences, so it's a little bit different. Okay, I'm gonna quickly do this. Go into spectator and check how I build these. Yeah, wood peters out, and then it's literally just some long fences. Okay. I've been building too many trees recently. I don't know how to build specific trees. Alright. Got a question there? Ask away, ask away. Do not be afraid to ask questions. I am fully open to responding. Let's do this and that. So this is the fun stage where you just kind of randomly place leaves and see what happens. And then the difficult bit is when you have to be more precise with the leaf placing and try and get it how you want it to be. Make sure the shape is correct. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Right, let's do this and this and this. Ooh. Okay. So now the leaf embryo stage, I guess, is over, and this is where I need to come in. Be a bit more deliberate with my leaf placage. How do I mod my Minecraft to make it more optimized using sodium and launcher? I use RepRap. Yeah. Okay. So I'll kind of go through the stages of it. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go to get something called Fabric. So Fabric is a server-side thing, and it's a way that you launch the game that allows you to launch it with mods running. So I use Fabric as a way to host all of this. So Fabric is something that you will find on their website. It's not a mod that you'll find on like CurseForge or on Modrinth. Fabric is found on Fabric's website. You can download Fabric, and then what you do with Fabric is other things can attach to Fabric to make them work, I guess. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to grab Sodium. Sodium is a mod that you can get everywhere. Make sure you're downloading an official version of Sodium, and what Sodium does is Sodium makes the game more optimized and gives you a better video settings screen. This allows you to change things a bit more easily, and it also allows you to have shader packs. What you'll then do, Fabric is for new versions, Forge is 1. Well, Sodium is Optifine for new versions. Well, Optifine exists too. Sodium is better for connectivity. Optifine is known for not being very good at being with other mods. The difference is that Optifine has a couple of little things that people like. Something called Optifine Zoom, which is built in. And yeah, it's essentially defunct now. Most people don't use it. The next thing, yep, as I was saying, you need Sodium. Sodium is easy to get and very important. And then from Sodium, this is where you can get other mods. Shader packs will run with Sodium. Shader packs, again, you can download them from anywhere. I recommend complementary shaders. However, BSL is a good choice, as are many other different shader packs that exist. These other mods that can be downloaded, essentially, you want to be quite careful with downloading mods. I will say this is like a preface of me talking about mods, you need to be careful. You need to make sure you're downloading them from websites that are good. As a general rule, only use CurseForge or Modrinth. Do not use any other website to download mods unless I've told you it's a specific mod website, like it is for Fabric. Used to use Luna. I personally am not comfortable with using launchers. Like any other launcher other than Vanilla Launcher. I only use Vanilla Launcher. Any kind of hacked launcher, anything like that, I personally would not advocate the use of. Various things, security updates, that kind of thing, come through the launcher first, so I am not comfortable with using... People say Vanilla Launcher is bad, they're wrong. It is not bad. There are some launchers that give you extra things which might be helpful. The Vanilla Launcher is okay though, they are just biased towards a launcher with extra features that not everyone needs. Things like Feather Client might be good, sure, but I'm personally not one to use it. It is not a requirement for mod use. One thing that is a requirement for mod use is being safe. Checking mods, doing some research, and same for clients. Do some research on clients, make sure that they're not anything bad before you download them, you know, that kind of thing. So continuing on with like how to get mods. The next thing that you need, so once you've got Sodium, you're essentially like kind of there. Once you have Fabric, you have Sodium. You can then kind of download any mod attached to those. So any other mod that might attach to any of those are now possible to get. Why is it raining again, bro? What is this? There are 2 Sodium mods to give you more options for Sodium, correct? I don't use either of them, but there are plenty of options. I would say that the most important other thing is Fabric API. Some mods will require Fabric API to run, and this is essentially a platform for more complex mods to run better. And why am I out of leaves already? What a scam. Yeah, Fabric API is quite important, and it might be something the mods will ask for. If you try and boot up a mod and it crashes, it's quite common that it will ask for an API to run. That's quite simple. You can get Fabric API as a mod on Modrinth or CurseForge, and they're just useful, I guess. Once you have Fabric API, you can get all the other cool mods. From there, once you have those, you can kind of download any mod you want, really. Most of them will run on the things I've described. Things like FreeCam will work, and essentially, yeah. But like tutorials on like file management, oh yeah, when you download it, where did it go? That kind of thing, I would YouTube that. It's quite hard to describe where to find the mods folder and stuff like that, because I don't know how advanced your knowledge is in like using mods and Minecraft folder and all of this kind of thing. The quality of life mods, I would recommend Sodium. And if you're hosting a server, unlikely, but if you're hosting a server, make sure you use things like Lithium to just make the server better. Lithium is not something that you need as an individual, however. Yeah, Lithium is for servers. So things like Whimsicraft, which is a YouTuber SFP that I'm a part of, that runs on using Lithium, and Lithium is a very powerful mod that makes the server run better. Mob AI, yeah. There are lots of different things that you can have, but I would move slowly and add mods one at a time. Very often mods will clash with each other. They will attempt to both change something and then have a fight, and Minecraft will not be very happy with that. This kind of thing that you need to be careful of, which is why you should add mods one at a time. Slowly getting used to mods, you shouldn't add like a lot of mods at the same time. But yeah, I play Windcraft. I see. Yeah. Yeah, if you're playing on a server, you really want to have something called Bobby mod. Bobby mod is similar to a mod called Distant Horizons, which you might have heard of. You might have heard of Bobby, who knows. But this mod allows you to have a larger render distance than the server allows. So I'm sure for a server like Windcraft, you might have a render distance of, I don't know, a common render distance is 12. 12 is not great. If I hop onto 12 render distance very quickly, it's not fantastic. Like, it's not that many chunks, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I can render my whole castle, but not really much more than that. I like 32 chunks. So I like this much, which is a lot. Like, that's a lot of chunks. I'm very lucky to have a computer that can run this. But what Bobby will do is Bobby will mean that when you look at a chunk, when you go over to a chunk and load it in, and then move away from that chunk, if it's within your set render distance instead of the server's, it will still exist, which is really nice. So it means that you can like load a ring around you that the server isn't displaying, your computer is displaying, and it's really useful. It's a good mod if you've got a powerful PC but a terrible server. Things like it works nice for Hypixel SMPs if you've been part of them. But yeah, I have a laptop though. Yeah, Bobby is good if you can easily run more than the server's maximum render distance. Bobby is really nice for things like Aternos. Aternos is a free server hosting website that only allows you a render distance of 5 chunks, which is pretty awful. But yeah, I can run it at 32 chunks, but they're just saved on my computer as an image rather than being the server doing it. And it's what the Whimsies use on Witchcraft. We essentially refuse to play on the server without it because it's such a good mod, I guess, such a helpful mod. Now I'm going to quickly stop talking about mods for 1 second because I think this tree is kind of getting there. But I need to check each side to make sure that it's looking how I want it to look. So has it got a good lean over this way? Yes, a little bit, but he needs a bit more. He needs some holes patching as well. Chunk distance stuff doesn't bother you too much? Interesting. I guess if you're not a fan of building like enormous stuff, then it doesn't quite matter quite so much, but I would say for a lot of builders like me, I really care about chunk distance. It really bothers me if I can't see my build from far away. It's like, I built this amazing thing, but you can only see it from like 2 seconds away. Like, it's pretty annoying. It annoys me a lot. Love building. Interesting. Got one more question I'd love to do. Keep asking. Actually, I saw this thing. It was Joe Hills of Hermitcraft. In his chat, he has a rule that's just like, don't ask whether you can ask a question, just ask. Which is not something that I would like to have as a rule, but it's like, as a general thing, it's like, yeah, that does kind of make sense. Like, yeah, ask away. If I don't know the question, I just won't answer it. B-Double? Yeah. B-Double is an inspiration for me in terms of his natural landscape building. I personally think his, like, building is not extraordinary, but his landscaping is inspirational. It was my, like, motivator to decide to build a custom forest. And it's amazing. I've got what I want to ask for him. Nice. Nice. But yeah, this tree is okay. I think something with trees that you have to do is a good tip for people who are struggling with tree building. Leave it. If you're not sure, just stop building the tree. Leave it, step back, come back the next day. I will come back next stream, I'll look at this tree, I'll realise what I don't like about it. However, I can see a couple of things I don't like, which I'm going to quickly edit, breaking my own rules, but you know, if you make the rule, you're allowed to break it. Something that governments do, which is kind of annoying, but we're not going to get into that. Remember? Cool. Yeah, let's go here. Okay, this is a decent tree. Yeah. Not Not hating it. Now here yeah, okay, tree, cool. What else can I put here? Do you think Mojang can transfer capes from one account to another if you ask them nicely? No. Unfortunately not, but why would you want to transfer a cape? It's like the name of the account really embarrassing or something. I've had the same account my entire life. Never changed account. You lost it. Oh, I see. As in you lost the password? That is unfortunate. Wait, that means you lost the email and the password, right? That is a shame. It's very unfortunate. You tried to install... Oh. As I said earlier, people, make sure you check for viruses on the internet before you download mods, especially clients like Luna Client. You need to be very careful. Yes, anyway. Anyway. You lost the Microsoft... Oh, the Microsoft account. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. That is unfortunate. I don't know what to put in this space. Like, it's a good space. I just don't know what to put in it. I'm gonna push this land back a little bit. Make it a bit more of a square space. Squarespace, a sponsor of it? No. I wish. Yeah, I got a bit more. Check the name MC's name. Well, if it's named something different, then you're putting the wrong email in, because you can't change the name of an account. I don't think. Are you sure? I don't think you can just change the name of an account like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert. But I feel like you can't do that. Person who stole it sold it. Yeah, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they made good money off your account, unfortunately. I don't know what to put in this space. This is like the whole point of the stream. Yeah, no, yeah. If you gave them... If you downloaded anything, they would have been able to access your computer. And unfortunately steal your Microsoft account, yes. It is unfortunate, I agree, but there'll be more capes in the future. Capes are no longer a rare thing, which is super annoying. I do like this cape though, because it matches my skin. Technically I did make my skin match the cape a bit as well, but yeah, capes are no longer rare. I'm sure you'll get one soon. In March. Oh, okay. Yeah, wait. Why is... I'm suspicious. Where's the wandering trader? How is there a llama and no trader? Wait. What? Hold on. There's the wandering trader. Hey? I swear there was a trade. Yeah, there's one trader llama. What? Oh, you're here. Hello. What are you selling? Fern, red sand, grey, pink, kelp, die. Oh, the leads. The leads have lived. Yes, I didn't think there was anything. Yes, nice. I had the migrate and the cherry. Oh, yeah, no, that's unfortunate. The migrator cape is really good. That's a shame. Unfortunately, there ain't much that can happen. Unfortunately, Mojang would be like, yeah, sorry, you downloaded something terrible. I guess you'll know not to download something suspicious next time. That sounds like really mean to say, but unfortunately, there's not much that can happen. Try appeal? I don't know if there's much they can do. To be honest. Good luck with your appeal. I don't know if there's anything they can do. I don't want to get your hopes up about it or anything, but yeah. Right. I need to put some stuff away once again. Cows, leads. Slowly building up a stock of leads. Oh, you got half price. Okay, that's good. That is nice. That is helpful. Right. build a tree. Oh, wait, I forgot that the trees should have jungle leaves intermingled. I completely forgot about that. I just suddenly noticed the jungle leaf in the tree. Is that with capes? Yeah. If you get a cool enough skin, it's fine. And there are also some mods that allow you to have custom capes. So you could look into that and just like get yourself a cape. Then it might match your skin better. Who knows? But what I need is jungle leaves if I've got them. Jungle, I do. Okay. Jungle leaves, in my opinion, are one of the best leaves to texture oak leaves with. I think they look like apples that are growing in the tree. Obviously, oak trees aren't apple trees, but yeah, you know what I mean. I need to see two things though and rate them if you can. I want to see your reaction. I don't know how you're gonna send me the thing to react to, but I can react to something, sure, I guess. I'm not gonna like react to a video on stream or anything like that, but I can look at something. If you're on like the Whimsicraft Discord server or something like that, then yeah, sure. Name MC, I want to check it. I would prefer not to because, you know, I'm in the middle of doing something, but also just be warned, if it's NSFW, I will ban you because that's not cool. But yeah. Oh, good. But yeah, no, I won't look at it on stream because I'm in the middle of something, but I might be able to look at it at some point. Who knows? Maybe if you come back to the next stream, I might have looked at it. Who knows? Okay. That tree is now done to the best of my ability, or to the best of my care. So let's do this tree next, I think. This tree is going to be a little bit easier because I'm going to lean it on one axis, not two. So there's way less to think about with it. But yeah, this. That's not what I intended to do, but you know, it worked. It's fine. Hypixel on housing. Oh, I forgot that existed. I don't really like look at Hypixel too much. I'm too addicted to other servers and worlds. So I'm just trying to get an idea of scale for this tree before I build it. I think I want it to be a tad taller. Maybe like that. And then this is where the fences come in. However, of course, oh no, I do have them. I was like, of course I haven't got any fences, but I actually do, so I'm gonna quickly put these in. Let's do this. Rate your build. Yeah, I might be able to rate your build later, but again, not doing that on stream because, you know, I'm in the middle of something. Like, you understand. Like, you know, I'm doing stuff. Okay, I'm going to quickly do the leafaging once again. This tree feels pretty dense, like the way I've done the leaves makes it feel pretty dense, I don't know. Okay. Feel like, yeah, I wanna these leaves pretty low down. Why am I on? Oh, it's fine. I was like, I thought I was in water. I was so confused. But yeah, let's go here. That. Yeah, this is working for me. Don't like that. I feel like that should be a slab. Perhaps a slab is the right idea. Let's do this. Good stream, I guess. We'll see, Mita. We'll see. I'm kind of be busy with doing stuff, so we'll see. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, and yeah, might see you next stream, who knows? Need to make sure I'm not building with jungle leaves, because they're a great texturizing leaf, but you go overboard with them, can look a bit terrible. A lot of college stuff. Yeah. College do be a thing. Do be a thing. Luckily, I am not at college, so yes, I am not having to deal with college things. But I feel like this kind of looks bad. I don't know. Maybe there's something that we can do to improve this a little bit. Yeah, this looks terrible. Gonna do that. Mechanical engineering. Oh my. Yeah, no, I am not doing anything that complex, thankfully. But see ya. Alright, okay. Feel like, but the roof shall attach. That's annoying. Maybe a slab. Not there. Not on top of the block that I've already placed. Yeah, just this feels really boring. Yeah, that feels out of place. Maybe like this. Nope. That should be at the bottom. And at the top with a fence, perhaps? Sure. Sure, it's something. I'm not totally happy, but this is what you get when you build in a really tight space. It happens. Except I need to actually scaffold up, because I cannot see what I'm doing. Cannot reach, cannot see. It's really annoying. Yeah. Just trying to add some volume to the tree. Long-time viewers will know that I'm very obsessed with adding volume to trees. I do it all the time. You know, it is a requirement. Apparently it's also a requirement that I'm running out of leaves every 5 milliseconds. Yeah. Okay, the shape is decent, but yeah, more volume. In my statistics screen, have I mined a lot of leaves? Items mined. Yeah. I was like, there's no way I've mined a small amount of oak leaves. Like, I've built so much out of oak, there's no way. I wonder how many I've picked up in comparison to how many I've mined, because it's like, it would make sense that I've mined more than I've picked up, but I wonder what the difference is. That's one of these weird trees with like the double thick side branches, which make no sense. Give me the oak wood. Right. Why is there a skeleton? Why does he have aimbot as well? Very cool. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off this tree, and then I am going to go and look at the slime farm and look at the creeper farm, because you know we're working on those at the same time. Got to be keeping an eye on them and all that. Oh, I said I was going to do a little tree where that trapdoor was. I should do that. I'm going to go down here first. No. Need to finish things. I thought... right. Oh yeah, this tree needs volume. Also need to make sure I'm keeping the round shape. Because there's always a danger of, like, when you volumize to lose the shape that you've carefully created, so I've got to be careful of these things. So need to be careful that to like volumize upwards, because there's a danger of volumizing down and kind of losing a lot of the log, so I've got to be careful of that. Oh, that needs a bit of string or a bit of dirt or something. And here as well. That's really close to the door. That might be affected by the... No, it won't be. I was thinking it might be affected by the flying machine, but the front side of this actually isn't affected, so it's okay. Just gotta think about these things. Gotta be wary of. If you're doing redstone, you gotta make sure, like. Oh yeah, I'm doing redstone, but I've actually put a lake there. Like, you know, you gotta be careful of these things. Yeah. Right, that makes sense. This tree's boring. Sounds stupid to say, but it doesn't really have any interest in its shape, structure, or anything. Yeah. Okay, wait, this is good. No, I'm concentrating on a tree when I am incapable of saying words. I still need to put the jungle in at some point. Can't be forgetting that. Okay, I've got some more that I need to put on that side, but I need to get my scaffolding back before I go over. Just gonna do that. You know, just casually walk through a block, just because, you know, Minecraft Steve is like some kind of god, I don't know. I mean, we've already established that Steve is a god, but, you know. Like, Broken literally fades through blocks, like, what? I think something like this. Like that, and then this needs to be brought up and matched with the top here. Try and get the right shape in. This might be right. Once again, have a look. Yep, this edge needs adjusting. I don't know, I felt like I might be going a little bit too far. I'm incapable of doing this. Me failing to use scaffolding 3 times in a row. Brr. Wait, that might have done it. Hold up, might have got it. Finally. I finally figured out how to build it correctly. Bruh. Why is my scaffolding over here? Right. Let's do the camera flying around. Okay, that needs a leaf. Other than that, I think we're good. It's just here that needs one. Perfect. I think we might have finally finished this tree. This tree took me a lot longer than the other one. It's like, I feel like I was more distracted on the other tree and it made it better because I wasn't overthinking it. That needs cobblestone. Hold up, I just noticed a mistake. Which needs fixing. If there's going to be a water feature, it's going to be fully cobblestone. Rather than having weird gaps, you know? Cobblestone. Here. these bits. I really hope this isn't visible. I know it's not visible on this side, but it might be visible on the back. Nope. There's dirt all around. Cool. Okay, awesome. Okay, perfect. Let's go and look at the slime farm now. I haven't got too much time left, but I'm gonna give it a little check anyway. Slide down the wall. Be careful not to hit the slab. This is actually a really inefficient way to get down to the farm. There's a much better way to go down via the beacon way. Much better. Oh, there's a slime. Yes. Die. Die, move slimes. And the minecart got there too. Okay, we got 14 on the side that I didn't kill one on. And 14 on the side I did kill one on. Okay. You know what? It's not too bad. It's produced slime. The golems are alive. Yeah. Okay. So, I feel like I need to... I still haven't got build guide. Build guide will help me figure out where I need to light up better. But I'm glad I produced some slime from the farm. I think the farm is like slightly too low, so that when I'm standing on the surface, the slimes despawn. Like not immediately despawn, but kind of despawn a bit too fast. I go up here. Standing directly here should be loading the farm, but stuff just doesn't spawn in it because it spawns everywhere else, like these little dark spots. Mainly up here is the issue. Yeah. So I need to do F3B so that I can actually see where the issue mobs are. Ah, it's this cave. Oh, they're literally all in here. Okay, that makes sense. How do you get to here? Through this cave. This is something that I like to do where if there's a cave that needs lighting and I haven't, I like to find out a way to get to the cave without... Oh, here. Through this cave, which is accessible through here. Okay. I'm gonna grab some torches and do that because I've just found it, so I might as well like quickly do it. Oh, that is the wrong side. Oops. There is a door. Oh, why is that minecart stopped? Oh no, I think I deliberately stopped it actually because it was unnecessarily picking up wool. Because these guys are brown, I don't need brown wool. But yeah, right. Let's go into here. Grab like a stack of torches or something and try and do that cave. I don't think I'm going to increase the size of the creeper farm. Like, it could do with it, sure, but honestly, I can't really be bothered. It works well enough for my liking. Oh, I don't have any torches. Okay. I guess we're crafting torches. Cool. Oh. That's why I don't have any torches. That does make sense. Oh, there they are. I was fairly certain that I had torches. And I was right in believing so. I need to use the beacon. Except I'm incapable of finding it. Here. This is where I mined a hole in the wall. And I can just drop down here. Get myself into the cave. And then over... Wait, what? It's where there was like a way for me to get there. Yes, here. Through here and then up here. Into this cave. should take me to a cave that hasn't been lit up properly. Here. Now this cave will be absolutely crammed full of mobs, so I want to be super careful. Super careful. I'm not showing light levels. I could, but I don't think I need to. This cave is pretty basic. Just like, you know, just a noodle cave. When it's the really enormous caves, it's good to show light levels because you can see where you've missed. I did not do a very good job of lighting up this cave. Like, I've lit up certain bits, but not all of it. I don't know. Oh wait, this is like connected to the farm and it's not even lit. That's crazy. Like, directly next to the farm, I've just been like, nah. It doesn't need lighting, it's fine. Yeah, okay. I found the main culprit, I think. I think this is probably the main culprit of why there isn't mob spawning in the farm. It's probably this. Either way, we are certainly doing a good job of lighting it up. There's so much space here, dude. Genuinely, how did I not do this before? How did I not see this on the free cam? I know like it's free cam is like super buggy when it's displaying stuff underground, but wow. Okay. I might need more torches, dude. Like, I feel like my supplies are running thin and I'm gonna need a lot of them. Very unfortunate, but you know, at least it means I'll have a good farm. I definitely should have built this farm in the ocean. It would have been, yeah, further away from my house, but definitely would have been better. Because most of the caves under an ocean are water caves, so it just makes lighting everything up way easier. Where's my torches gone? Wow, okay. I feel like this cave is so big that I'm lighting up areas that won't even be loaded. This is just ridiculous. Oh, I'm back into cave that I've actually lit. No way. Okay, that just proves how big this cave is. Like, I started from a place that wasn't lit up at all, and now I'm back to a place that I have lit up. It's crazy, but there are no mobs in this cave, like, at all. Just wild. It's like, how are there not mobs in this cave? There's a cave through there. There's a bat, there's a cave, right? No? What? Ah. I am right. But it's one that's been lit up. Okay. Oh, and then that's lit up by the lava beneath, so I don't need to drop it down there. Got 5 torches. Need to use them wisely. Hopefully I can like find the areas that I didn't light, because like I skipped some areas and didn't light them up because they felt like they were nearing the edge of the cave, and it would be better to like be in the parts of the cave that actually like needed it most. There's an entire mine shaft here? Bruh. Okay. This is definitely far enough away from the farm. I don't remember there being a mine shaft near the farm at all, to be honest. Maybe I'm just stupid and I've like missed an enormous area of lighting up, but could have sworn that there wasn't. Oh wait, I remember where I am now. I just saw something that should lead me out of this cave. No, because I saw the lapis ore. I recognize some ore. sounds kind of crazy to recognize some specific ore, but I swear up here. So up here? No? Maybe? I feel like I'm moving in the right direction though. To eventually get out of here. Maybe? I don't know. I remember this cave from lighting up. I don't remember it from. Come on, why am I on fire? Also on Wintercraft I have fire protection, so burning is like way less, but that I do not have the luxury of fire protection in this world, so I just get scammed by fire all the time. That's why I don't have fire aspect. Super annoying. Wait a second. This is a dripstone cave. It's odd. Okay, now I'm just fully lost. I think I need to mine out this cave. Yeah, this is a bit that I haven't even lit up. Yeah. Flipping light level 0, bro. What I'm gonna do a tactic called not actually lighting it up, but just removing cave that isn't lit up. However, I do actually need to get out of this cave now, so I'm going to try and follow a route to get to the highest point I can, and then just stack out once I'm nice and high up. Oh, this is perfect. This literally goes like vertically upwards. Okay, this is perfect. We're already in stone. Amazing. I mean, this cave just ends, but... Oh. Okay, maybe not. Maybe there's just a convenient aquifer for me to use. Wait. Light? Okay, you know what? This'll do. Okay, I think this is as close as I'm getting to the surface. Let's stack up from here. I feel like I'm super far. I'm actually not that far away from spawn, but I feel like I'm far enough away that that cave doesn't need lighting. At least I hope so, because ravines are an absolute pain to light up. Ravines are bad because they're, yeah, I don't know. They just got lots of tiny ledges, and lots of tiny ledges are difficult. Okay. This is like near the back of the... Yeah, that was definitely too far away. That didn't matter that I didn't light that up too well. But yeah. Do that. Oh, you couldn't do that. Why can't you do like F3 stuff? I guess because chat is like open. But you can't get out of chat because it takes you out of the bed. That's always an odd one to me. It's like, why does chat open when you're sleeping? Like, for what reason do you need chat when you're asleep? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna quickly type some commands while I'm sleeping. Seems strange to me. Just gonna add a bit more volume to this tree in the last few minutes of stream. So I feel like it needs it. Ouch. Bushes. The one thing I vow to never do is die to a berry bush. That is something that, because it was Corrales did once. And I vow to never do that, because, wow, that would be embarrassing. I mean, it would be even more embarrassing because it's hardcore. Oh, I popped a totem because of a berry bush. That would be bad. Is that the worst hardcore death, do you think? Stoby 889 was poked to death. That would be bad. Just break that, put that there. Okay, awesome. And then some on the top. Yes, as I put these finishing touches in, I will just say, people, if you enjoyed this stream, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, do all of that cool stuff. Leave a comment about what I should add to this. We're in the final stages of the castle, and I feel like there's still a lot more that I could add, but I'm not sure. So if you've got any suggestions, leave them down below. And yeah, appreciate the people who stopped by, you're all cool. And if anyone is listening on the VOD, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. But yeah, just finish this off very quickly. Okay, there we go. I'm going to stand over by what I've done today. I guess the most important thing I did today was this garden. It was quite a nice thing that I did today. So yes. Thank you guys for watching the stream. It has been 2 hours. It is time for me to go. So, bye guys. Bye. Whoa, I got way too close to the mic then. Bye guys. Bye. We was the wrong button. Bye.